Travis Kelce addressed recent rumors, including claims about losing around 25 pounds. "First of all, I never said that," he clarified. "Don't believe everything you read on the internet, guys." While he admitted to dropping some weight since the end of last season, he emphasized it's part of a normal off-season process. "Each year is different. You've got to rebuild. This year I had more time to focus on form running and some things I didn't have time for last year. I'm feeling good and I think it'll pay off." When asked about whether this might be his last dance with the Chiefs, Kelce stayed grounded. "I've got 1 year left on my contract. We'll figure something out for next year. The Chiefs know how much I love them. I can't see myself playing anywhere else. But we'll deal with that when the time is right. Right now, I'm focused on winning a championship." Regarding his personal goals, Kelce was direct. "Just to be the best teammate, the best leader I can. I think I failed in that last game last season, not stepping up when my team needed me. So I'm setting the bar even higher this year." When asked what would make this season a success beyond another ring, he was clear. "That's the only way I define success, winning the championship. That's just how I'm wired." Mentally preparing for another season began early for Kelce. "Once I decided to come back, I made that call in March or early April. You've got to set the tone with a regimen that puts your body and mindset in the right place. From there you start evolving your skill set. Every single year you've got to evolve." Travis Kelce explained that his off-season training started back in March and everything is currently on track. When asked how serious he was about returning for another year, he said the decision wasn't as hard as people might think. "I love football," Kelce said. "I didn't really think about it too much. My friends, my family, the team, the guys and women in this building. I love coming to work every day. Even though I'm getting older, I still feel like I have a lot to prove in this league." Reflecting on the Super Bowl, Kelce admitted he felt he failed as a leader. "I didn't make the plays I should have. I didn't get open in some key moments, didn't block the right guys, didn't bring the attention to detail or motivation my team needed. In that way, I let the guys down." This off-season, he's been focused on setting the tone through hard work and leading by example. "You've got to walk the walk to be able to talk it," he said. "So I'm putting myself in the best athletic position possible, being ready for the moments that matter." When asked about the decision process to return, Kelce emphasized that it wasn't a long, dramatic reflection. "It didn't feel like my last game," he said. "I still have more to prove. And honestly, I just have so much fun coming into the building every day." He also addressed how he felt immediately after the Super Bowl, particularly during the first podcast he recorded post-game. "Yeah, emotions were high. I didn't want to make any decisions right away. But once things settled down, I still had that fire in my chest, to keep coming in, getting better, and chasing another Super Bowl." When asked how he balances being seen as a future Hall of Famer with staying hungry, Travis Kelce said it comes down to mentality. "It's all I know, man. I get that from the big guy, Coach Reid. He sets the tone and challenges us every single week, every single year to be better than we were before," Kelce shared. "Over my 12 years here, I've just inherited that mindset. It's the kind of thinking that sets us up for success. We're not the same team in preseason as we are in January or hopefully February. And that growth is only possible when you're constantly focused on the next play, the next game, and improving on your last." Kelce also addressed how he juggles an increasingly busy schedule, including attending events like his recent trip to France, while staying committed to football. "Being ready for football is always number one. I love this game, it's still my childhood dream. This off-season, I got back to just focusing more on football, on getting everything I can out of this game while I'm still strapping on the pads," he said. "Everything else, like business ventures or the podcast, is second. I just make sure I stay accountable to the people I've partnered with." When asked if Coach Reid gave him any advice about balancing everything, Kelce smiled. "Coach always gives advice about life. He trusts me because I've handled things a certain way, but he still challenges me to be that leader in the building, someone he can rely on." As for the ring boxes seen outside, Kelce made it clear what matters most. Everybody sees it differently, but for me, I'm only interested in Super Bowl rings. I understand what the AFC Championship means to this organization and this family, but my goal is always the big one. Travis Kelce reflected on last season with honest self-criticism, saying, "Last year wasn't a success for me. I'm motivated to get that other ring this year." When asked about his off-season work, Kelce confirmed he's already feeling the results, but emphasized that the grind is ongoing. "You've got to make that decision early in the off-season, especially for a guy like me. The work starts now and hopefully ends in February." His mindset is to maintain that consistent work ethic all year, hoping it builds up as the season progresses and deep into the playoffs. As one of the veterans on the Chiefs, Kelce also spoke about mentoring younger players and maintaining the championship culture. "These young guys already know what the Chiefs logo stands for before they even step in the building. They understand the culture here. It's about winning." He mentioned leaders like Chris Jones, Patrick Mahomes, and Drew Tranquill as key voices helping reinforce that standard. When young players come in and are surrounded by this culture, they quickly learn what it takes to be a champion. "I love helping them out. If everyone has the same goal in mind, we're going to be a better team." On the field, Kelce also touched on working through miscommunications during practice. "Sometimes I think a guy's going to run one route, he thinks something else, and we get off page. But that's what practice is for, to work through those moments, talk it out and get on the same page. It's how we improve."